Good morning, children. Today, I'm going to teach chapter number 8, Cell, the basic structural and functional unit of life. You have already learned that things around us are either living or non-living. We live in a world that has a large variety of organisms. You may recall that all living organisms carry out certain basic functions. These basic functions are otherwise called vital activities. For example, growth, metabolism, respiration, nutrition, reproduction, all are vital activities. All these vital activities which allow organisms to live are performed by the basic unit of their structure called the cell. A cell is the basic unit of structure and function of an organism. In other words, it is the smallest subdivision of an organism which has a definite structure and performs functions of life. A cell shows all the characteristics of a living thing. All living organisms are made up of one or more cells. Now, we are going to see discovery of the cell. In 1665, Robert Hooke, an Englishman, first discovered the cell. He observed slices of cork under a microscope. Cork is a part of the bark of a tree. He observed a number of tiny little boxes or compartments in the slice of cork. These tiny boxes appear like a honeycomb. For this reason, the structure seen by Hooke was called honeycomb structure. He gave the term cell to each box. Cells of living organism could be observed only after the discovery of improved microscopes. Very little was known about the cell for the next 150 years after Robert Hooke's observations. Today, we know a lot about cell structure and its functions because of improved microscopes having high magnification. Next is the cell. As mentioned earlier, living organisms are made up of cells. A cell is the smallest living unit of an organism. Can the cells in an organism be compared to bricks in a building or pages of a book? You know that bricks are arranged to make a building. Similarly, a number of pages are assembled and arranged to make a book. In the same way, cells are arranged to make an organism. Can you make a building without bricks or a book without pages? No, you cannot. Similarly, an organism cannot be made without cells. Bricks, or pages or cells are the basic structural units of a building or a book or an organism. Despite this similarity, they differ in one important aspect. While cells are complex living structures, bricks and pages are non-living. Now we are going to see cell number, shape and size. How do scientists observe and study living cells? They use microscopes which magnify objects. Nowadays, very high-tech microscopes also available. Stains are used to color parts of the cell to study detailed structure. There are millions of living organisms. They are of different shapes and sizes. Their organs also vary in shape, size, and number of cells. First, we will see number of cells. Can you guess the number of cells in a tall tree or in a huge animal like the elephant? The number runs into billions and trillions. Human body has trillions of cells which vary in shapes and sizes. Different groups of cells perform a variety of functions. Based on the number of cells, the organism may be divided into two types. First one, unicellular organism. Organism consists of a single cell or called unicellular organism. Uni means one, cellular means cell. For example, yeast, amoeba, bacteria, Paramecium, Euglena, all are unicellular organisms. The single cell in a unicellular organism performs all the necessary functions like respiration, nutrition, movement, growth, reproduction, etc. Second, multicellular organism. Organisms consisting of more than one cell are called multicellular organism. Multi means many, cellular means cell. Larger living things are made of millions or trillions of cells. For example, all large organisms like cat, dog, elephant, human being, mango tree, sunflower plant, and so on. Different organ performs various necessary functions in the body of multicellular organisms.